We're developing an AI that controls HVAC systems, water systems, lighting systems to save data centers or IT closets on their energy. So if we can read the energy being utilized in normal condition, in the future we can have our AI control the IT closet and optimize the environment to see if we can reduce energy costs. So this is just a way for us to read how much energy the room is using.
So I'll be what you working on, man?
To figure out how much energy is being used in this whole room, we use a couple of things. This is a Raspberry Pi. Think of it as a mini computer. What this does, it reads the signal from these sensors. So these are called current transformers, so we just call them CTs. The idea is to read the energy that the room is using. We take one of these CTs, we put it over a wire like this. This is just for demonstration, and we can read how much energy is going through this wire. So we can essentially figure out how much energy the room is being used. And why is that important? We want to know how much energy this rack is using, all these computers are using. So what we do is in the future, we can also put CTs here and read how much energy the HVAC is using. So this is a 30 amp CT. Read the energy that this whole system is using right over here. So this whole rack. And that's cinched on. CT is wired. So you push black positive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, black. How helpful is this data for the client, you asked?
Yeah.
So this data provides awareness and insights. Because of rising energy costs, carbon regulations, all this demand, data centers, facility managers, building owners want to know their efficiency so they can know what they can do to reduce energy costs. So if saving money is important to them, it's pretty important to grab this data. I think we just figured out our client's PUE. Check this out. We're grabbing all the energy data, right? We know that PUE is the total load divided by IT load. We have CTs, we have 6 CTs installed right now. 4, 5, and 6 is on the IT side. It's reading around 4 amps. Looking at this data. Now it changes, second by second. On the HVAC side, between 2.5 to 3 amps. Total IT closet was 7 amps. Let's say 3 plus 4, 7. 4. 7 divided by 4, 0.75. So we just calculated their PUE, 1.75. Bush, what'd you hook up in the IT closet?
So we got 3 Arduinos that measure humidity and temperature.
Where are they hooked up?
So there's one here, and the other one, if you follow me in the back, right here.
Dope. Dope. So what this remote does is it controls this HVAC unit right over here. And as you can see, it has an IR. So when we click a button, this transmitter sends it to that receiver controlling this HVAC unit. Click powerful and see how it changes. It changes the speed of the fan, the set point, it's going a lot harder, right? So what we're gonna be doing with this experiment is our AI technology is gonna try to beat the auto button on this HVAC system. Auto uses a certain amount of energy. It automates how the HVAC system responds to the heat outputted by the server rack. Right. We're grabbing how much energy this HVAC system, the IT rack, the whole room is using from this Arduino. 1 week, we're gonna be using this auto button and grabbing how much energy we're using inside the facility. And then in another week, we're gonna be running our experiment with our AI and seeing if we can beat how much energy is being used in our control variable. If we can use less energy with our AI by controlling the HVAC system, we've validated our technology works. This Arduino right over here has an IR transmitter and an IR receiver. So what we're gonna be doing today is clicking the buttons, and the Arduino from the receiver is gonna clone the remote. So we don't have to physically click buttons anymore. We're gonna be able to control that AC with this Arduino remotely. Our AI's logic will be programmed into the server. The server is gonna send that logic to the Arduino. The Arduino is gonna go ahead and send the controls to the HVAC system, and that's how we're gonna run the experiment. So we got the Arduino working, and whenever we press a button on this remote, the Arduino picks up the codes from the IR sensors. I'm gonna press cool, boom. I'm gonna press dry, boom. These are all the codes to control the HVAC system. So if you guys are interested in learning more about what FLUIX is, you can go to FLUIX.ai. And if you're interested to see the results of this experiment, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a great day.